God, dirty shirt and all. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's too late. Oh, my God. Here we go. Let's bring that down just a little bit there. And let's make sure everything's moving how it's supposed to. It looks like the PodTrack lights are going up and down. It looks like Streamlabs going side to side. That means we can connect everybody and get going. Welcome to the Gen X Talks live stream. Yeah. It is What the Dome Saturday, a Bottom of the Glass Nation show on a Saturday evening at 6 o'clock Los Angeles time. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my fine feathered friends, but we're going to talk about that stuff later because today is the 12 days of Christmas and we are on day 3. Yeah, and there's a different theme for each day. Now, I was told by the Gen X Talks lawyers, we are not allowed to have a 12 days of Christmas day. One of the days can't be Christmas nudity. And I thought that would be a fun show, not necessarily for the kids, but, who knows. But they said, no, just everybody, I think everybody in the Gen X Talk should just dress in nothing but a wreath. That was my idea, and we had billboards made up and postcards, and we put it. And the lawyers said, no, do something else. So we decided to backtrack a little bit. We got a different theme. Also, I'm not sure if any of you are listening out there. We're broadcasting tonight on kgxtradio.com, giving you guys the lowdown and the skinny. This is Gen X Talks live stream. You'll think of it as a podcast. Although, if you tuned into any of the platforms where good podcasts are sold, you can see us live. So before we begin, we got to get to the basics here. We got to start at the top. What is it we say? What's the Mary Poppins thing I keep saying when we want to start at the beginning? What does she say?
Let's start at the very beginning.
A very
good place to start.
You sounded less like Mary Poppins and more like Pat Benatar there. So I'm going to take that as a good thing. So listen, what do we start with? We got to kick this pig before we can get going. You got to raise your glass. Now, remember this. If you're new to the program, there's some rules here. There's not many. Rule number 1 is don't be a dick. That's rule number 1. I think you can all handle that one pretty well. Number 2 is I'm going to drink whiskey. Now, tonight, I'm drinking a Pendleton Rye. That's where I'm going with this one, the one that Dr. McDreamy and I are stuck on, thanks to the Sun Valley Fox. I'm going to drink and tell lies. I'm going to tell stories. None of it's true. Everything's made up, and the points don't matter. You guys, you need to drink along with me to believe the stories. This is a very symbiotic relationship. It's not going to work. No. If you're not doing your part. Now, you have to drink. Look over at your wife right now and say, well, honey, I have to drink. I'm watching the live stream. I got to do my part. Yes, you do. I can even get you some sort of a medical note if you need to. We can also, I'm a certified ordained minister. We can count this as communion. If you really need to stretch the envelope there, we can count it as communion. All right. So Sun Valley Fox has his glass raised right there. His custom BOTGN glass, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Do you have yours? He's got his. Good moderators can put up the link where you two can own a Bottom of the Glass Nation shot glass. We can all raise it together. Tonight, I have a thimble. I have no earthly idea why I've got this dumb little tin thing. I don't even know where this goes. It just amazes me that I'm even holding this in my hands. My formerly nicotine-stained fingers, for those of you who understand that reference. We'll drink together tonight. We'll start the podcast. Here we go.
All right, tonight we received a PayPal already from Diane Reed on PayPal for the Santa Hat Fund, $10.
Not doing it. We have to get to $200 and I'll wear that fucking hat. Not doing it.
And on my calendar, we have Goofy Foot as a birthday tonight.
Who the fuck is Goofy Foot?
I don't know. That was on our calendar.
Well, happy birthday, Goofy Foot, wherever you are. All right. Is there anything else or can we get going?
That's it.
Okay. So let's get back to the drag and drop section of the program. Sun Valley Fox raised his glass with his $1.2 million view. We can let him go right now. The live stream is starting. It's starting to get going. Get on the bus. If you're not on the bus, hang on to the outside. Loud One's got this thing in third gear by the end of the driveway, so you got to get going. Listen, before we go, a couple little things to touch on here in the real world before we get back to the down-home country feel of the Gen X Talks in the Christmas season. You talked about this the other day. I thought it was funny. The moment after you brought this up, one of these little memes came across my screen. It was funny as hell. That the Food Network outperforms CNN.
I sent that to you.
Oh, it came across my feed.
I sent it to you.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. That was funny that CNN's ratings have fallen so low that they're not even half of what they were last year for the quarter ratings. I thought that was fun. That's a clever little picture there. I couldn't have done that without you. Appreciate that. Another thing that came up on my feed was that Joe Rogan was dethroned as the top podcaster by a surprising rival. Of course, I got to click on this. There's some of these I don't bother click. I don't click on everything. There's so much clickbait on there, and you know I get burned every time some sexy woman comes on there and says I want to secretly meet you. It's always bullshit. I've clicked on 100 of those. They never turn out to be anything. It's always some Vietnamese guy named George who wants a pass to the United States. It's never been real. I don't click on them anymore. Fuck it. I'm done with that shit. I refuse to partake. So, but this one with Joe. I had to look. I love Joe Rogan, always have, and it was a very deceptive title. I'm going to get the name wrong. I don't even know if you know, but I'll ask you anyway. What is the name of Travis Kelce's? Now, the other Kelce's dating Taylor Swift.
Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift.
Okay, who's the other Kelce that quit the NFL, like played for the Jets or somebody last year, the Eagles?
Oh my God, what's his brother's first name?
And what's her name? Because it's his wife. It's that guy's wife. Like Chelsea Kelsey or
Kelsey.
Kylie Kelsey or
I don't know. It's with a K.
Okay, so
I don't follow that drama.
Okay, well she has
Jason Kelsey. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah, well whatever the chick's name is.
What's his wife's name, people? Help me out.
She's got her own podcast, and I guess she has Kylie. Yeah. She's got the Taylor Swift crowd that comes to her. She's got some of the NFL cheerleaders and wives and girlfriends. She's got that crowd, and she got one episode in building up her momentum, and now they're running around, oh, Joe Rogan, how the mighty have fallen.
No way.
Joe Rogan is because she got one episode that was...
What? She's got how many does he have?
Thousands. And he's been number one for so long, but she had one episode.
She's no threat.
This is how they're running around. Oh,
fine.
It's over for Joe. Joe could give a shit. Joe doesn't even care. In fact, I saw one on there... Joe Rogan had the guy from Barstool Sports on there.
Oh,
and he's
Portney.
So he goes on there, and one little tiny part of it, he goes, "Hey Joe, so you're the number one guy in ratings on podcasting." And Joe says, "Yeah." He says, "Do you know who the number two is right behind you?" And he goes, "No, I don't." Joe said, "I don't follow that. I have no idea who's in the top 10 even." And then Portney felt, he goes, "Well, it's me." He's like, okay. He literally didn't care at all. I promise you, there's two predictions I will make to you, and you can write this one down. You can take this to the bank. If there's Vegas odds on this, please bet with my advice, not against it. Number one, this Kelce podcast is not going to overtake Joe and stay out in front. It's just not going to. Joe's got too big a following. What he says is too important. Not going to happen. That's number one. And number two, he doesn't care at all about this. It won't even faze him a little bit. He's not even going to notice, not even a bump in the road. He could care less. He just cares about putting on a quality podcast in his direction for his fans. That's it. Nothing's going to change in this at all. But I thought I'd let you guys know that's up there. What else? A couple things. I want to clear the air before we get going here. This was one that bothered me. NorCal earthquake disturbs home of one of the rarest animals on Earth. And this was the picture. Northern California earthquake disturbs the home of one of the rarest animals on Earth.
What, Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot.
That they found where he lived because the rocks moved away?
That's right. That must have been. I looked at this, and here's the problem. I didn't click on it. I did not click on this because this picture is a stupid fucking picture. Do you see the guy sitting there? There's a guy sitting there, and he's just, this is the picture they give you. Why is that guy there? What is this? Is this an animal that lives in the rocks? Because it looks like down inside there's water. Is this a water animal? Is it a rock animal? Are we near the ocean? Are we near a lake? And it's just such a fucking, and who cares? You telling me whatever rare animal this is never experienced an earthquake before? And it was disturbed? What, did it go to therapy? Did it have to go to therapy after this? What if whoever writes these fucking articles?
Why don't you leave him alone? He's probably pissed.
Yeah. I didn't fall for it. I didn't do it. Also, want to remind everybody, good moderators can put up the link. There are finally, after 4 years at Gen X Talks, we finally have a woman's hat for sale. You want to buy a woman's hat. These are embroidered. They're stitched. They're not fake. They're not painted. They're not stickers on there. They're not even inked. No. These are just for you guys. Gen X Mom picked these out. She's got a little bit taller font than what's on that. A little bit thicker coming. Probably double the size on there. But just so you guys know, moderators on Rumble, on YouTube, and on Facebook can put up the link for you. Ladies, if you want a hat, you can go buy one before they're sold out. It's Christmas Day 1. What else we got here? Some more stuff. I thought of a Christmas gift I'd like. And amazingly enough, it came across my Google feed. And I would like to share it with you now. And I think before you say no, I'd like some consideration for this, okay?
I didn't know we were doing Christmas lists.
No, I didn't think we are.
List.
Look at it. This was such a good gift for me.
I got lots of good gifts you can give me.
It was irresistible for me to not say something.
Okay.
So picture our little 2 acres up there in Dayton, our little tiny thing, and let's say we got a driveway, and we got a little house, and we got a little barn off to one side, and these little tiny rolling hills in your yard to make it look, have some elevation to it and make it look good. And on one of these rolling hills, they will make a custom bronze statue of me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now, hold on, before you say no. What better gift to give me, to give you, and every guest that drives on our property? What could be more appealing than pulling onto the property under some big golden arches, very similar to McDonald's, and the first thing you see as you turn onto our long driveway, which winds through the property, is to be greeted by a bronze statue of me. What do you think?
I'll think about it.
Okay, that's all I can ask.
I'm done thinking.
And?
No.
Okay, I challenge that you did not give that serious consideration. I'm thinking that, hey,
Trippy says the statue would drive him away.
Well, we want Trippy to go away, so we're fine with that one. He can go. That's okay.
Plus, it's bronze. I thought you had, chrome balls.
Well, can't we chrome the balls of the statue? I'm just saying that, now, what if, now just think about this. What if we get a bronze statue of me right at the entrance of our driveway and it catches on? What if everybody does one? What if the Sun Valley Fox puts one at the end of his driveway? What if Dr. McDreamy puts one at the end of, right in his front lawn, Dr. McDreamy's got a bronze statue of himself? What if this becomes a trend and all of us extras, now all of the hardcore staff members and Gen X Talks extras, this Legion of X, all the real men out there have bronze statues balls out at the entrance to our driveways and our properties, greeting everyone.
I'm agreeing with Care Brat right now. She goes, that statue looks a bit cold.
Okay.
I'm kind of agreeing with her.
Why did she have to say that was unnecessary? She did not need to do that. That was
I'm in agreement with her.
Maybe he's just having a casual day. Maybe he got done working out and things are just trying to get out of the way.
The Sun Valley Fox says he would like a lawn tractor in bronze.
He wants me naked on a lawn tractor in bronze?
No, that's not what he said.
It kind of sounds to me like that's where he was going with that.
No, that's not what he said.
I'm just saying. It kind of sounded like that. We're talking about bronze statues of men, and he wanted to add, some might want me on a couch.
Well, Jeremy B says, now, if it was a statue of Mama X.
Okay, that defeats the purpose.
You said you wanted a bronze statue. Why can't it be me?
Because, honey, like in the Greek days, it was the men, Zeus.
We're not in the Greek days anymore.
I am a Greek revivalist starting right now. I am a Greek revivalist. I'm just saying, this came across my feed as an option. I clicked on it. I filled out the form. I'm getting a quote.
See, Danny H has it. Donations for Mama X's statue.
No, we're not talking about hers. We're talking about mine.
I didn't change it.
Oh, my God. I am not. You know what? There's one Hefe around here. It's this guy. You guys seem to forget who... never mind. It's just no one talking to you guys anymore. I swear to Christ Almighty. All right. We did that. Okay, so let's go back here. Now, what are you doing? You trying to take my stuff here, aren't you? You got something to drink?
Yes.
All right, let me take a swig here. Got to chase it with some water, then I'm going to take a drink, then we're going to get going.
All right, Mr. Blackstar, member for 11 months. Yo, from Mr. Blackstar.
Blackstar has returned. It's been a while since we've seen that name. Whose name do I see?
Brad Baker, member for 29 months. Merry Christmas to the Gen X family. General, do you think those drones in New Jersey are looking for Josh Maddox?
Well, there is some truth to that. I mean, a lot of times you often wonder why Josh Maddox, who's on staff here, you often wonder why he chooses to live in New Jersey. And he's never moved out. He's a grown-ass man. He could leave if he wanted to. He could go across the country, live anywhere. I asked him that once, and maybe now that these drones are about, and maybe they are UFOs, maybe we don't know exactly the whole story. And let me tie these two together since you guys brought it up, since you asked. Josh Maddox told me one time, I asked him, I said, well, and this could be happening right now. I asked Josh, why do you stay in New Jersey? Why not move? You could go anywhere. And he looked at me with a very serious face. He says, I have to stay in one spot so the mothership knows where to come get me. Maybe these are the times we live in. I truly do not know. But since you asked, I thought I'd tell you that part of the conversation. That's what I know. Let's see. Who's in here? Oh, the Banana Sauce Union. Thank God the Banana Sauce Union's in white and not green. Samuel Pancake, Dragon Slayer Jade, Shadows Grow Longer, Care Brat, Nana A, Christopher Sevick. Who else is in here? Karen Shinobi, Josh Maddox, Scott Royce, and Julie Eaton. Excuse me, I had a story about Julie Eden. Can't tell it to you right now. Sandy Krista Rose. All right, those are some of the names you know, along with Kristen Hartman. Now, let's get back to the program at hand. We should start with what this is. This is the 12 Days of Christmas. We're doing 12 shows right in a row, 13 if you count Christmas Eve, the Christmas Eve show. But we're doing 12 Days of Christmas. Each day has a different theme. Every one of them is a call-in show. That's why I got my headphones on early. I can hear myself. I can hear Gen X Mom. And guess what? Pretty soon I'll be able to hear you guys. And every night we have a different theme. Last night it was what was your favorite Christmas present? What's your worst present? And so tonight's a different one. Tonight's the third one in the installment. So just so you know, as a footnote, Loud One texts me before the show. And he says, because he knows it's every night's a call-in show. He says, hey, I got an answer for tonight's show. I can participate. Can I call in? Now, he was expecting me just to say, sure, buddy, call in. I thought I'd test him. I said, sure. You have an answer for tonight's show? Do you even know what the topic is? So he sends me a picture of him truck driving. He's got an 18-wheeler going to, I can't look that stuff up. I'm driving. However, it's been on the website for 4 days now, and it shows everything we're doing. The moderators can link you to, there's a web that shows all 12 days of Christmas. It shows what each day's topic is about. There's music, there's movies, there's all sorts of trivia that goes on, then there's reminiscing, and every day is a theme. It's clearly posted for everybody. It's the first thing on our webpage. Do you think Loud One actually goes to the webpage? Do you think he actually looks around? No. He just slides in. Like, I know what's going on around here. And then he has to go, hey, what's going on around here? Because he doesn't know. So I almost didn't tell him. I almost said, I gave him a wrong answer. We're talking about shamrocks, how shamrocks are related to Christmas. And then let him come up with some shamrock story. But I did tell him what was going on. We might hear from him. But from now on, anybody who calls in and does not know what the fuck we're talking about, you're going to get blocked. No more calling in for the rest of 12 Days of Christmas. It's no big deal while you're going to the bathroom or you're having lunch to click on the page and just read what's going on. Staff does it. Followers do it. But Loud One, you cut me. You cut me deep, Shrek. That one hurt. I got to let you know that. All right. Go ahead and read the sheets before we get going here, sweetheart.
All right. Let me click over. Renaissance Catering, Las Vegas, $5. Unless you've won or train and were Mr. Olympia or Arnold Classic, no bronze statue. I agree with Mrs. Gen X.
Oh, so you guys think that if she's naked and as a bronze statue that she looks like Miss Universe? Hello? You know, we've both been around the sun a few laps. I mean, she's... Well,
Speak for yourself, big boy.
She does look much better than I do, but that's not the point. The point is, you cannot shun me. You cannot oppress me. You cannot shame me. That's what I'm getting my point across, right?
I don't know.
I don't want to put it up to.
I'm waiting to see the comments that are going to come through.
Should I just put up a poll? Who gets the bronze statue? Do you think I'd get one vote?
I'm sure you get something.
All right, go ahead and read what you got to read. Read it slowly. Let me see if I can put one up here. I'll try.
Star Roberts gifted 5 new memberships on YouTube tonight. Thank you, Star Roberts, for doing that. To everybody out there on YouTube, I'm reading all your comments. I am so tired tonight from hosting our family Christmas. I'm barely hanging in here. So thank you for saying hi to me and all your wonderful comments. Honest opinion, $2. Good evening to all. The Eaton family is late. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Do they go to the woodshed?
Can you put him there?
I don't know if I can.
All right, let's see.
Oh, wait, I can. Put user in a timeout.
Yeah, not a long one, though. Don't.
1 minute.
That's
10
not even,
seconds.
Oh, my gosh.
I only have 10 seconds and 1 minute.
That's all you got?
And 5 and 10.
There. Then why'd you say
You said
10?
not too much.
I've only got 2 choices, 10 seconds and 1 minute. And then I say, that's all you have? Well, yes, there's
All
more.
right.
I lied.
To
My
the
God.
woodshed.
To the woodshed. All right.
You're late.
Honest opinion
To the woodshed.
was deleted by Mama X. Renaissance Catering, Las Vegas. That is not what I said. You want a statue. You want a statue train. Oh, train for it.
Oh.
Close, stay on. Hi, long time no see.
Okay.
So if we're going to do just so you know, are you on a mic right there? Which one are you on? What number is
Row
that?
5. You know, you'd probably get it by now.
I think so. Just so you know, I'm thinking about putting a naked full bronze statue of me at the end of the driveway, greeting people as they come in.
Hey, man, it's okay. There wouldn't be any nudity.
Oh, yes, there is. Full nudity.
Full nude.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't
fun.
be able to see anything though.
Hey,
Oh, yes.
Hey, he's saying because I'm so fat.
Get it? Because
Well, it's cold out there. You know, bronze statue.
Okay, the bronze statue doesn't have to be
okay,
cold.
Dan, think about it. If you're gonna do it, how long would this statue take to make? Right? How long would you think?
I'm not a bronze statue guy. I don't know.
Just guess.
I don't know. It'll probably take a couple of months.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to be the model.
I know.
You have to stand out there.
I have no shame. I'm ready to go.
Wow.
It's gonna be pretty cold. Not very refreshing.
Nothing
Wow.
but
These were the
refreshing.
last ones they had. I had to
Oh.
go in the back to get these.
Well, I appreciate it.
And Gen Z kid is showing up, and what he's done is he went to the store to get the heat patches for Gen X mom's back.
Because all the other ones have menthol. I literally checked every
Thank
single
you.
one, and
Yeah.
they're all. So yeah.
We got the menthol ones before, and the mint ones, and they burn her back and give her a rash and stuff. But these, she really does need these things. They help out a ton. Just
Thank
When
you.
I went to check out, the lady was like, "What'd you do to hurt yourself?" I was like, "They're not for me. They're for my mom." She's like, "What'd she do to hurt herself?" I'm like, "She just has pain, man. You know, just struggling pain.
You
She's a
could've
hard.
told her the truth.
She's a hard-working American woman. Damn it. She's a
Thank you.
strong and independent woman."
you
Thank
could have
you.
just told him the truth. It was heavy sexual activity. It's a new trapeze chair that we're not used to.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness.
Things happen.
Is that why you made me buy more than one for you
That's
two?
right.
And you two. My hip. Oh Lord.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else, kid?
Oh no, I'm just here now. You
Okay.
said that we'll come in here not to go in and out, so I got to at least make my stay worthwhile.
Yeah, you did. Now you
my
can leave
gosh.
those here, and we'll put them on later. Anybody watching the studio camera is
Wait,
going to
wait,
get a
wait.
shot
Did
of
you show-
mom's ass.
What?
When she pulls down her pants and lets me put it on, if the studio cam's on, they get a quick peek every time.
Oh,
No, we're
Right.
turning that thing off. No, that's my mom.
My mom.
My mom, dude.
Stop
What
looking
the
at my mom's
hell?
ass.
What the hell, man?
What do you want?
Wait, did you show the video of Millennial Brother? Are we saying his name or not?
We haven't said which one. The one from tonight?
Yes.
No, I don't even have it queued up. I don't even have it.
What?
Oh,
What are you
my
doing?
I don't
goodness.
have it.
Okay.
Who would want to see that?
Everyone.
You showed everybody tonight. You're like, hey, did you watch the video yet?
There
No,
was
Dad,
okay.
I haven't watched
have
it
to
yet.
explain.
Okay,
We've
explain.
been having our family Christmas all day today.
Yeah.
And me, the coordinator, the event coordinator, we've been playing games. And there is a video that Gen X Dad made of the millennial brother winning the freaking game.
$130.
$130 right off the bat.
Because he won more than he was going to win 20 because that was his first throw.
It's ridiculous.
He would have won 20, but Gen X Dad changed the rules, and which allowed him to score 130.
Because I didn't think anybody was going to win. It was. I thought, okay, this is going to be tough.
I didn't think anybody.
So let me explain it real fast. I think I can do a good job of explaining.
Slowly, talk
No.
Slow. So what they want to do?
A little faster.
So we're at our kitchen island. You know, it's a granite countertop. On one side, at maybe the last third of the granite, Gen X Mom tapes dollar bills of varying amounts based off the distance onto the granite table.
Right.
Now, we got a can of coconut milk, and we were going to slide it, not roll it, slide it upright, and you have to try to land it on a dollar bill. And if you land it on a dollar bill, you gain that money.
It's kind of like shuffleboard.
Yeah.
And your shuffleboard puck or whatever it's called has to land on the $10 bill, the $100
Somewhere.
bill, and
Yeah.
you get it.
Has to be touching it.
Got to be
And
touching it.
the $100 bill was at the very edge of the table.
granite.
So if you overshoot a little bit, you're done. It goes off the edge.
Which is what happened with...
I do have it now. I could put it up on the...
So basically, the original rules was you get one can, you get one throw, and I think it was going to be all of us throwing one, I'm assuming.
Then go around in a circle.
Yeah.
Like everybody gets one throw, then the next person. Then now, all I thought was that by the time you got your second turn, so much time would have gone by, you kind of lost the feel of the slide. So I thought, let's just do, if you're going to give them 3 shots, instead of going around in a circle and waiting between, just give them 3 at once, put out 3 cans. So she went and got 3 cans and they could just do it quickly. I thought that was, and the upside is you get the feel right away. The downside is your can may block your second shot.
Yeah.
Or your third shot. So
Gen X Dad suggests this rule change,
Yeah.
and we all agree. We're like, yeah, whatever, that's cool. Like,
Right.
we haven't even tried it yet.
Sure.
I think I practiced, like, I didn't even practice. I just threw it as hard as I can over the dollars to make sure they stuck to the table.
Right.
So, Millennial Brother, Mr. Neckbeard himself, gets up there. Just so you guys know. Hey, he goes first because
he was the first loser.
Yeah, because he was the
game.
worst in the Flippy Cup game that we did before that, where you flip. Okay, I won't explain that one.
That's another game entirely.
Yeah, whole other game. I won, by the way.
Yeah.
So we go. He goes to first throw, $20 bill off rip. I'm like, all right, this guy's dialed.
yeah. He was in.
And the $20 bill's off to the left, not even blocking anything.
No.
Then the second one throws it really short and hits a $10 bill, but now it's in the middle, way in the way, because the $100 bill is behind the 10.
Dead center.
Dead
Yeah.
center. So how does he line it up? Takes a second, locks in, flips his cup of bean or can of beans over a few times, shakes it against his ear, finds the air pockets, and just beautifully places between the dollar bills. There's no chance of it rolling and skipping.
Nope.
He understood the surface of the granite
He
table.
did.
Oh my god!
And it landed beautifully dead center on that $100.
Didn't go too far, didn't go too short. That bean slinger, because he was slinging a can of beans.
Bean slinger.
He's a bean
slider.
slinger. He bean slingered $130 out of me in about 85 seconds.
And then I got $20 off you.
Yeah. That's it. I don't want to play no more.
And I got 25 and I got 25 off the cup flippy.
I want to be done. I was like, all right, we're done with this game. Fuck this game.
Unbelievable.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right.
See you guys. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys do well.
All right. Then we'll be back for day 3. That was Briggs. That was Gen Z Kid. I could put up the video.
You could.
It's like a minute, 20 seconds long. Anybody who wants me to put up the video, show of hands, just put up your hand right now. Just put it up on the screen.
Oh my
Sammy
gosh, you gotta
Joe,
watch
if you're
it.
over there, just not you, Briggs.
Raise a hand.
Get out.
I raise a hand.
Get out.
vote
Okay.
matters.
Your vote doesn't
My
count.
vote matters.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. So if you want to see it, just raise your hand. If not, we can move back on to the other stuff we were going to do. Sammy Joe, you're going to have to tell Gen X Mom if anybody's got that dong 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 in the up there like that. Let's see if there's anything. We gotta
Everybody's
know.
putting their hands up.
Not everybody. One person. 3 people now. That's all.
That's lots. Look at them. They're still coming.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Just put it up.
No, because Sammy Joe has not chimed in from Facebook.
Oh my.
So we have no idea if people are saying it on Facebook.
Wow.
Could be a big fat. I don't even know if she's working tonight. She's probably not even there.
Well-
Facebook probably has no moderator tonight.
No, she was going to run late because she's putting her little boy down.
It's always something with her.
Well,
I
we
gotta
could say
work.
Scott Royston gifted 5 memberships tonight, so welcome all new members on YouTube. If you're over on YouTube, people are over here gifting you memberships for our YouTube channel. It's 1 month, correct?
1 month, and you after the show's over, you can go to the YouTube community section. You can then look back over 4 years of behind-the-scenes stuff that was members only. You get a free peek into it right now, so you can do that on YouTube if you become a member or if you are gifted a membership.
Sovereign Fighter 1, $5. You are handsome, General. Here's to your whiskey fund to keep you that way. Jeremy Underhill, is the $2 hoe Briggs?
The $2 whore is not Briggs.
Star Roberts, member for 2 months. Can we start a hot tub fund for Gen X mom to have in Minden? Ooh, I'm liking where this is heading.
I think we should have a hot tub 12-month calendar of Gen X mom.
Oh, my gosh.
That's where I think that's where the fun should go.
Oh
All right.
my gosh.
So let me try to, it's going to be drag and drop. If you guys are okay with that, I'll do it real quick here. Let me see here. All right. I think I can
Facebook, people on Facebook are saying yes, according to
Okay.
staff.
So just real quick, this is a stupid family video I made. It's unlisted. I wasn't going to show anybody. I showed staff and some friends, but that was it. But now you guys. All right, let me see if I can put it up here. Let me see if I can do it. Hang on. He gets one.
If it goes past here, then it's my turn. So do you have to land on the dollar?
You get 3 cans for resets. That's it.
Alright, Brian, start over.
The big beans are going to be able to.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't have 3 cans to do. No, it's perfect.
Coconut milk is going to have a chunky bottom.
Oh.
It's going to have a chunky bottom. That's all the
Yeah.
Is that tense? That's $120 right there.
That's $130. That was your idea. Take money.
Well, that's it. The money's over.
$30.
All right, we're back. There you go. Now you got to see it was a minute and something long. Microphones are back.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
The
So,
first try.
we have a bunch of pictures and short videos, but there was one break we had between eating and games and stuff, and I came out here and just put that one together and just sent out. But now you guys got to see it too. That was one of the games where yes, that's one of my millennial sons, the second oldest one, tree hugging, pot smoking, liberal, computer repairing guy from way up Northern California, and he's down here with his girl.
And yes, he collected what, $130, $110,
On that game,
$130.
yeah, he was $130, and then we did some more stuff for some candy and chocolate prizes. Gen X Mom has done a wonderful job, like she always does. The tree is decorated perfectly, the food is delicious, and the games are fun, and everybody's
Thank
moving
you.
in the same direction there. So now there you go. For that's
And
what. we were
we've
talking
done
about.
this with our kids since they were little.
Yeah.
We always had age-appropriate games growing up. So now that they're adults, it gets a little bit more trickier. But I got to work a little harder, I think.
No, that was my fault, but he hit all 3. So
I
no
couldn't
matter what,
believe it.
he was going to get money no matter what, even with 1. So yeah, and he's not even the athlete of the family either. He's not. He's like the computer
we call
nerd.
him the professor.
Right, he's the professor. He's the one who comes up when he's 7 years old and goes, if airplanes are made of metal, how do they fly? If aircraft carriers are made of metal and concrete, how do they float? He's that kid. And here he is icing the cake, getting money from me. But he screamed as soon as he won. He goes, woohoo, that's my gas money for going home.
It was good. It was really, really fun. Are you going to show them their artwork?
Top Knots Rules, Santa Suit Fund, Jane Mott's Get Your Mittens On. No, that's not good. No. Let's keep that number low. No donations for that.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
So that was the video. For those of you listening on KGXT radio, you couldn't tell what was going on, but he was sliding bean cans across the counter, hoping they stopped on a $20 bill or a $50 bill, and he got all 3 cans, and he won $130. Yay, team, go us. All right, so
And
where
you
were
were
we?
whining and complaining and squeaking with your wallet the whole way.
Because you like, as soon as the first kids won, you just went and got more money. You were taping more money to the counter. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I did. It's Christmas time.
Oh, well.
The kids need pocket change.
Considering we didn't give them any Christmas gifts, I'm fine with that. They can just sit around and do nothing then.
They got Christmas gifts today.
You call what you gave them gifts.
Wow.
They pretended to like them.
Don't be rude.
You gave them socks.
I did not give them socks.
You gave them socks.
I did not. Not one person got socks today.
He got a 6-pack of Hanes socks.
No.
That probably cost you $3.99 on Amazon.
No.
All right. So
You are so wrong.
all right, so here's what we're going to do. We went through the drag and drop section of the program a little bit. We did our intro. Everybody had their drinks and get going. I will pour myself another, as you might have noticed.
All
My
right.
glass is not full. We'll let Gen X Mom catch us up on the sheets, and then we're going to get to the heart of the program.
Chris Wilson says beer pong when Briggs is 21. Danny H, $20. Mama X says Mrs. Claus, General in an elf suit, all in favor.
Whoa, elf? Now what am I, a 400-pound fucking elf? No.
Diane Reed on Facebook, thanks for the entertainment, 500 stars. Thank you so much from
Thank you,
that.
dear.
Scott Royston, $20. Santa suit and hat fun for the handsome General.
Danny H got to shut the fuck up.
Sean MacArthur on Facebook. Here's some stars for the General and Gen X Mom. Glad to be a part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Stay blessed.
Thank you.
200 stars from him.
Appreciate you.
Honest Opinion is back checking in. He's out of the woodshed at $2. Mrs. Eaton had back surgery and had a torn retina also.
Ooh.
Bad night.
Yeah, bad night. Something happened there.
That was a bad night.
That's
Hope there's a really good story with that one. Because then it's worth it.
how do you get a bad back and a torn retina? There's got to be a story.
I know. They better tell the secret or
yeah,
something.
happened there. It's like it all started. Well, we started drinking at noon, and then all right, go ahead. What else
Care
you got?
Brat, Santa Suit Fun, $20.
Wow.
Julie Eaton, $2. You both look very nice tonight and happy. Oh,
Thank
you. Always spending time with the kids is a great thing.
Your problem is your camera's still way over to one side.
Babe, I keep moving and it keeps getting out of zone here. I don't know why.
There, look, now you're in the. Oh yeah, it does
See?
move. That's weird.
Watch, it'll move again. And it's never, I'm not in the middle.
All right, well, maybe it likes that view of you. I don't know.
I guess.
All right, are you done in there? We done? Dum. You good? You caught up?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm like so tired.
I know you're Jones and tired.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Okay.
Dr. Shadowlight, how much for the Santa suit for the remaining shows for Rumble? For how many more shows?
Well, this is the third show, so we've got nine
more shows.
I'm not.
Holy
He wants me to. How much money to wear the Santa suit for? I'm not wearing it for one show. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be to wear a Santa Claus suit and the hat for 9 live streams? That's horrible. That's absolutely not a good thought.
It'll probably give you nightmares.
I'm not doing it. I mean, and this is see, Dr. Shadowlights, he's being clever now. If I say the words, and this is because he knows, Dr. Shadowlight's an old school dude. He know if I say there's no amount of money, then he knows he's got me. Because if you say those words to somebody, how much for you to do this? And someone says, well, there's no amount of money. Then you know there is an amount of money. If someone just tells you no, then it's no. But as soon as someone says that, I don't care who
you
they
wouldn't
are.
disappoint your fans, would you, and your followers?
First
and
of all,
the people that love you.
We don't
and
have any fans.
The Bottom of the Glass Nation.
No, there's cool viewers. Nobody's fans.
Well, Shiloh sent you some money on YouTube. She says, elf suit for Briggs, Santa for you, Mama X is Mrs. Claus. I mean, come on, the kid has to be the elf.
Doesn't he have a suit? I thought
He doesn't have an elf suit.
one of our kids had a
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf suit. Yeah.
Our son Bud.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had a. I don't even know if I don't think we have that anymore though. The Buddy the Elf suit.
I don't think so.
You might have it.
It was
tucked away.
it was pajamas.
Still, it was a onesie. It was a Buddy the Elf outfit. I think the kids should do that.
I think you should be the Grinch.
We should. Whoa.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
You know, who am I?
Yeah. Who the hell are you to suggest something like that? You know what? You throw things out there like you want me to be the Grinch, but you won't even get me a naked bronze statue of myself. I think it's a pretty one-way street.
Well,
you live
somebody
on.
said you can wear your birthday suit.
That's what I'm trying to do with the bronze statue. Nobody's in favor of that either.
They
All
keep
right.
saying Briggs is the $2 hoe tonight.
Briggs is not the $2 hoe tonight. I don't care what you're saying. It's not him. And what's bad is that when you guys learn who she is, the $2 whore,
Oh, it's a she.
then she's going to be pissed that she looks like Briggs.
Ouch. All right.
Way to go, crew.
I
You
want to hear
fucked it
some
up.
voices on this phone call.
All right. Well, then we're going to raise one more glass. We'll kick this pig for part 2, and let's take some phone calls in just 1 second here. But let's everybody raise a glass. Let's drink and let's get moving.
I still think you should be the Grinch. I don't have any sheets. We're good.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some phone calls. Let me see if I can get a phone call number up there. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. That's the number you're going to call. It's a cell phone. It's in my hand. It goes into my headphones. You can hear us on the mic. Right up to speed. What tonight's topic is. And Gen X Mom, I got to tell you, this can get a little sentimental. This can go dark and light, up and down, back and forward. It can. I'm not saying it will, but it can, because I'm going to ask you guys, what would you change about Christmas this year?
This Christmas?
This Christmas coming up, what if you're looking out in the world, you'd like Israel to stop fighting? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
You would like different president? Tell me. If you would like the stars and the sun to align in your favor and you win the lottery, you want to win the lottery? That's fine. You tell me that you wish all your kids were going to be home for Christmas? That's fine.
Okay.
You can pick anything you want. I just want to discuss with you.
Dude, this is a somber Saturday night.
A little bit. It could bring a tear to your eye.
I guess, we got to have a night like
But
that.
I got to have one of these during the 12 days. I want to talk about what you would change. And if you call up and you say, I wish I had both of my legs back. I lost them in the war. That's okay. I'm not putting any rules on tonight. If there's something that's off topic, it's back on the table.
Okay.
Just don't be a dick about it, and I really will take you seriously with whatever you're talking about. And at the end, I want to find something meaningful. I'd like to write. I know it's kind of a competition, but kind of not. But at the end, I'm going to pick something that I really was interested in.
So I'm taking notes.
Take a few notes. All right, let's take a caller right here. Let's just see who's on there. And caller, whoa, they hung up on me.
Wow, rude.
They did. That was rude. They hung up. Let's try that again. All right. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling in from?
Julie, Eatonton, Georgia.
Hey, Julie from Georgia. Welcome to the Gen X Talks program.
Hey, how are you doing?
We're all right.
Hi, Julie from Gen X
Good.
Mom.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Let us know, Julie, what would you change about Christmas? You can pick anything you want. You can say you wish that all your kids would come home. You can tell me that you wish your ex-husband would drop dead. Anything's on the table, whatever you want.
Wow.
What are you thinking, dear?
I do. That sounds pretty good. I don't think I'll say that one, but let me. Oh shoot. Let me think. I better not say that one. Even though
Yeah,
Good.
I'll say it for you. He can drop dead.
Yeah, I work. Yeah.
What would you change, dear?
I would change this Christmas to have extra money,
Oh.
Not have to
Extra money's
struggle.
a safe bet.
You know.
That's good because
That's
that's
good.
and you could tell Julie saying that not for herself. She's not saying I want a
No.
bunch of extra money. She's thinking out. She's looking out in front of her and saying, I wish I had some extra money because I know where I'd spread that around.
Very nice.
That's not a bad
right,
one.
exactly. Yeah, I would give. Yeah, right. I would actually maybe help. Like some children. That needed. Or family.
Or-
for Christmas, something like that.
Or you might be
Or-
inclined to help a very needy, trained broadcast
Oh,
professional.
brother.
Exactly.
there
That's
might-
right.
there
the
might be a
general,
guy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right, Julie, thank you for calling in, sweetheart.
Thank you, Julie.
Appreciate you.
All right, and I would say that I'd love to save up and come to Las Vegas. You know that. I want to come so bad.
That's what
but,
you need the money
so-
for. See?
That's the money that you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one
I
of
would
these-
do that really if I
Oh.
could win the. If I could even scratch off, I could just get a scratch
That's right.
off.
Just
and,
enough to get there. All right,
That's
Julie,
sweet.
thank you
Yeah,
again.
exactly. All right.
All right,
Thank
bye-bye.
you. All right. Bye bye.
All right, so you see how this can go, right? That was caller
Yeah.
number one. Let's take the next call. We'll hang up on Julie from Georgia. And the next call that comes through is going to be, come on, let's see right here. All right, let's see who this is. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Hey, General.
You got me on speakerphone there because it's kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah. About that. Hey, General, it's
Hey.
Danny H.
Hey, Danny H.
I should hang up on this motherfucker right now.
I would completely understand if you did, sir.
All right, Danny H., Mr. Invisihuchi, what would you change about Christmas right now if you could?
Absent companions.
Absent companions.
I'm going to think that
Yep.
Danny H. is talking about friends that have gone before him and those companions no
Yep.
longer available.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid, my friend. That's going to be a tough one to top because that's a real feeling. And when you've spent time with people and they're no longer around, you definitely feel their absence.
For sure.
No doubt.
All right, Danny, I'm gonna write yours down and let you go, and we'll go on to the next caller. Thanks, my man.
All right, boss man. Y'all have fun.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, Danny.
All right. So that was Danny A. That's a tough one because.
It's making me tear up.
And that isn't even relatives. You're not even talking about your mom, your dad, your brother, your grandpa. No. These are people you've bonded with. So that's a tough one there. It really, really is.
Agree.
All right. Let's take the next caller in here and come on, push the button, God damn it. Push the button. Why do I have to put in the password every time? How come I can't just answer the damn phone? All right. Anybody's talk for your callers on your screen, 1-805-460-5603. And who do we got calling in? Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
Hello. Hey.
Okay. Hi. You're on the air.
All right. So what was it again?
Well, the first question was, what's your name and where are you calling from? Let's try that one first.
Karen from Connecticut, bro.
Karen from Connecticut, comma, bro.
Bro.
And Karen, what would you change about Christmas?
Change about Christmas? I don't know, but one thing that's got to change is all the idiots that think they're girls and boys, it's whatever, and the whole stupid racism shit's got to change.
So you'd get rid of racism and the transgenders if there's confusion
All
in
the
that.
mental illness going on in this generation of people.
Well, there's nothing wrong with wishing people to be healthy. There's nothing wrong with wishing racism would be. It's never going to be completely gone. But I love the idea of quit talking about it and let's try to get rid of it as much as possible. Yeah, I'm all for that. So those aren't two bad choices. Now she's not thinking about presents under her tree. She's thinking a little bit more of the country there.
Yeah.
You can't fault that.
Absolutely.
All right, Karen, we'll write that one down and we'll continue on. Thank you.
Thanks, Karen.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There isn't anything wrong with saying that. You got to say, there's like some people are going to call in and say, I wish for world peace. Yeah, that's kind of a generic answer, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
This better not be my mother calling. All right. All right.
That'd be
Getting a
funny.
phone call from the area code 5541, which is an Oregon caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Justin Seifer.
Justin?
What's your name and where are you calling?
And what would you say? You got to turn on your TV or your radio in the background. We're getting a little bit of feedback there, buddy.
All right, hold on a second. There we go. That should work.
All right, Justin, what would you change about Christmas? If you could do something magical coming up on this season, what would you do differently?
I would change the merchandise of Christmas being early.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm with you on that.
what
I
does he
get what he
mean?
means. Well, it used to be after Thanksgiving was Christmas. Then
Yeah.
it changed to right before Thanksgiving, all the merchandise came up.
Yeah.
Now it used to be right after Halloween. Now they're doing it like before Halloween now. They're pushing Christmas
So what do
stuff.
you guys are, Justin and you are both upset that you can buy a Christmas tree in July?
Pretty much.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
Justin.
Well, let Halloween be Halloween
I
and Christmas
agree.
be Christmas.
Okay, Justin, I'm with you. I'm not saying put the Christmas trees at the front of the front door of Target when you walk in in October. No. Halloween can stuff right when you walk in Target. Everything can be orange and black. I got you.
Well, it's for almost every holiday.
why
Like
can't
as soon as Christmas is over, it's going to be Valentine's Day. We're
Well,
not
why-
even in February.
Why can't they put
But
the Christmas tree in the back?
But before Halloween is over, it's Christmas.
That's right.
Well, let's be fair. Merchandising and capitalism, they make more money on Christmas merchandise. They want to get your money first.
I understand that. But it just is ridiculous.
All right, so if Justin gets his way, we're going to have definite lines drawn on the calendar on when you can put out your stuff.
Let's ask him, when would you like Christmas decorations and merchandise to be put in?
That's a fair question.
I would say after Thanksgiving.
Okay, there you go.
So he's a Black Friday guy.
Yeah.
He's like, everything can come out Black Friday, but not before. How does that...
Exactly.
What about Christmas decorations?
I would say probably at the beginning of the first week of December.
Aha. See, you were Gen X Mom was siding with Justin up until that point.
He said merchandising.
And now I just drug it over.
I have a reason to do it mid-November. I told you that.
You know, for everything, in all of our years of marriage, every time you fuck something up, you've always got a reason.
No. I've always done it Thanksgiving weekend.
Right. And now
But
you've got...
now that I'm older,
Yeah.
I just got to start decorating like by Veterans Day, because it takes me now, and which used to take me like 2 days to decorate, now takes me like 3 weeks. You know?
All right,
I can't
Justin,
help it.
we're going to write down your stuff there for merchandising, and we're going to soldier on. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Justin.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye. I don't know. I knew once he's talking about that being after Thanksgiving, I knew I had you.
Oh, well, I would love to. I just can't.
I knew I had you. All right, let's take another caller about changing Christmas. Let's take a call from down under. Maybe he knows the topic by now. Hey, caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Somewhere in amongst Houston, but we're backwards still.
He's driving on the
There's
wrong
a bus
side of the
behind me
road.
somewhere.
Our very own bus
we're on the
driver.
Yeah, we're on the wrong side of the highway. We're somewhere near a high rise. I did hit it with the trailer around that last corner. I think it might have fallen down, but we could always say it was an earthquake.
All right. So let's assume you know you're from. This is Loud One. He's our bus driver. Loud One. Let's assume you know what Christmas is all about because you are from Tasmania. I'm not even sure if they have Christmas in Tasmania. Is that a place Santa even goes to?
Well, he tries to avoid it. When he does turn up, he wipes his feet on the way in.
Hey, I have a question for you. So our Christmas is in winter, but your Christmas is in summer, correct? In Australia.
Correct.
So-
I had never seen snow at Christmas until I moved to America.
Oh, isn't that funny?
What does Santa wear down there? Shorts and a tank top? Is that what
A
Santa wears?
Hawaiian shirt, shorts,
You're
flip-flops.
lucky if he's got shorts on.
I was
He's
going
got
to
his own
ask.
bronze statue.
I was going to ask, what's like the temperature at Christmas time in Australia? What's the average?
It really depends on where you are, but mid-30s in Celsius, so probably like anywhere between 90 and 150.
Okay, that's just wrong. That is wrong. I'm going on record right now. Gen X Talks is letting Australia know you're doing Christmas wrong. I'm sorry. It's incorrect. It is not. You need snow and reindeer and a sleigh and a dude in a big parka, a red parka, trying to stay warm. Australia, you're doing Christmas wrong. I love you guys down there, but that's backwards.
What else do you expect from a bunch of people that were formed from a bunch of convicts?
That's about right. You guys are just making shit up as you go along.
Ass backwards.
Ass backwards. All right, Loud One. If
Absolutely.
you could change one thing about Christmas this year, what would you do?
Well, there's actually a couple of things, but one of the biggest ones, and it actually goes towards something on the podcast.
All right.
It's the consideration for other people. Now, around Christmas, everyone's in a hurry to run around all over the place, go shopping and whatever.
Yeah.
What about people like me and Michael and the other guys that we've got? We're out here doing our job, and everyone's jumping in front of us and cutting us off and thinking that we're inconveniencing them.
Yeah.
We're pulling into these brake check areas and stuff like that. To answer that question, the reason we do that is we're checking to see if our brakes are hot. Because if our brakes are hot going down that hill, whoever's in front of us and we can't stop, they're dead.
Well,
that's what I want to stop.
All right, so let's back up a little bit for those of you who don't know and those listening on KGXTradio.com tonight. Loud One is a truck driver. Michael Dawson is a truck driver. We got many truck drivers on the program that listen in as they drive around.
Right.
And he's referring to two things here. One is what he would change for is consideration. If you change something for Christmas, these truck drivers are trying to bring the Teddy Ruxpins to you. They're trying to bring the Tickle Me Elmos and the Cabbage Patch. They're trying to get you what you need. They're trying to bring lumber into the city so you guys can light your fake fireplaces. They're doing all the things, and yet everyone hates truck drivers in the middle of the busy season. That's one thing. He's asking for some consideration, please and thank you. The other part,
also want to make it home to our family for Christmas.
Right. Yeah. And the other part of that, he's referring to the podcast, because you and I were talking on the podcast last week about what do truck drivers actually check at the brake check area. Because in my thinking as a mechanic, what are they putting a floor jack under there, pulling the wheels, pulling the drums, measuring the thickness of the
Yeah,
shoes,
you said
checking
that.
stuff out. And I'm guessing by what Loud One's saying is they're just walking around looking for glowing hubs, that are already running
You've told
hot.
me about that. You've showed me videos of people.
Yeah, it is. You're kind of right. I mean, if your hubs are glowing, you're already in trouble.
Yeah.
But the idea is to stop and let it cool down a bit, because a lot of drivers now, they don't know about using the exhaust brakes to be able to go down a hill. Picking the right gear. You were talking about smelling clutches burning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a whole big thing about it, but the biggest thing at a brake check area is you're going to get out and check for any air leaks, because if you lose air, your brakes are going to lock on.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Michael
the
Dawson.
second part is that when they're hot, they get soft, they burn up.
Right.
Hot brakes don't stop.
Michael Dawson wrote me we posted some stuff on Patreon, members only site, so you guys don't get to see this unless you're a member. Michael Dawson wrote, he goes, brake check areas are just so truckers can walk around and take a leak. It's a spot for us to take a piss if we're to occur. So, I mean, I'm sure Michael Dawson checks his stuff, but I like that answer best.
It's like their own personal rest stop.
Yeah, they just got to take a leak and wave to each other. There's 30 truckers. They all got their Johnsons out.
We wait for the four-wheelers to pull up, and then we just piss on their cars instead.
All right, Loud One, I'm going to write down consideration as your answer. We'll put that on there, and thank you for calling in, brother.
Always. Have a great night, guys.
All right, we'll
Bye,
talk to you
Loud
soon.
One.
We could do a whole episode with just Loud One talking about trucker stuff.
Just stuff.
We could get him and Michael Dawson in studio one time and just talk about the adventures in trucking.
I think you should.
That would be a huge, long, entertaining podcast to have you guys tell.
Maybe after the holidays we can
tell
do that.
all the stories of the stuff truckers have seen and done. That's got to be some stuff. Even the things they weren't directly involved in, just the stuff they passed by. Got to be huge. All right. So what else we got here? Coming up on the hour, let's try to get some more callers in here. And who do we got? Dum. Well, equal time. If Danny H can call in, I'm assuming this is his blushing bride. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
You are correct. This is Sahara H.
Hi, Sahara.
Oh, dear.
How's it going, Mama X?
Oh, it's good. I have a question to ask you. How did you get your name? How did your parents name you?
My actual legal name is Sarah, but in first grade, there were 26 of us in class, and 8 of us were named Sarah.
Holy
So we all got to pick our own nickname, and so I just stuck an H in the middle of mine, and then I made it legal a few years ago because I've just been Sahara since first grade.
I was almost going to interrupt you when you said, how did you get your name? I was going to interrupt you and go, she married Danny. Duh. That's how she got the last name H. Duh.
No, Sahara's very unusual. It's just like Briggs. Everybody asks me where Briggs comes or Brigger.
But let's remember, my brain works differently. When you asked that question, my brain kicked into gear and went, she got married. Duh.
Oh, no.
Don't you know?
I have a funny story about that real quick. So our millennial son that's here, his name is Ryan. I grew up with a Ryan. That was the only Ryan I ever knew growing up. And I thought, I'm going to name my son Ryan. So I named him. No, I knew nobody that had named him.
Yeah.
He's 30 now, right? When he hit kindergarten, that same thing happened. There was like 5 Ryans, and I was so disappointed.
Oh, no.
I thought I had an original name 30 years ago.
I got something for you guys. Not everybody knows. Everybody knows I was born December 25th in the year of our Lord, 1967. And on our website is an address where all presents can be mailed. Just reminding you. But my mother told me that if I would have been a girl, she would have named me Noelle.
Yes, she did tell me.
So I would have been.
That tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, would have been Noel had I been born on Christmas. Apropos is the word I think we're all looking for.
So why weren't you named Jesus?
Well, that name was already taken.
So she settled on your day. Yeah, okay.
All right, Sahara, what would you change about Christmas time? What's on your mind?
Well, it goes along exactly what you just said, that poor souls like you, born on December 25th, have to get Christmas presents and birthday presents on the same day. You need your own birthday.
Yes.
It is a
You
burden.
need like December 25th and a half, where you open Christmas presents Christmas morning, and then Christmas evening, you get your own birthday with your own presents.
Thank you.
I do that.
Thank you. No, there's times you forget my birthday.
No, that's not true.
There are times we've gone through all the way through a busy Christmas with relatives and friends coming over, a packed house from 6 a.m. till 6 at night, and then you go, oh my God, it's your birthday. I forgot your cake. I didn't get you a present. And then I have to act all strong like I'm not crying inside and go,
I might have done that when the kids were younger a couple times. I will admit, I think I did a couple times. But we usually end our Christmas and we used to go to the movies, remember? We'd take off and go to the movies for his birthday, just to change it up a bit. Yeah, we tried to.
But she has forgotten. There's literally a couple times where I sat there, it's 8 o'clock at night, and not one person has said happy birthday to me. I'm the dad.
Yeah.
I'm paying for all this shit, and not one person has said happy birthday. Not one person gave me a gift. I have had a couple of those where it's like, well, I guess fuck me today. And then, but the times like that, God comes down and says, hey,
it's not about you.
Jesus has said, I've had a few of these too. He puts his arm around me.
Do you
Jesus
know what
said,
time?
Go ahead.
Do you know what time you were born?
Almost midnight. I almost missed it.
Yeah, your mom and dad were.
Well, there you go.
I almost missed it. It was 11 and some change, like 11:20.
Your mom and dad, there was a family Christmas thing going on. That's and your mom says that you ruined it.
I ruined Christmas dinner, and she was in labor most of Christmas Day, and I just 11 and some change, 11:20, I think it was.
Something like that, close to midnight.
Yeah, it was in the 11th hour for sure.
So like 11 p.m. to midnight then, that is your hour. That is the general's hour where he opens presents and does whatever he wants to. Get with Mama X, do a little bow chicka bow wow. That's your birthday right there, 11 to midnight.
Well, of course.
That's your golden hour.
And those 2 or 3 times that she missed it, of course, she runs upstairs. Is there anything I can do to make it up to you? Do you want a little badonka-donk? And of course I go, well, if you have to, I mean, there's nothing.
I guess.
Not really going to make up for it. I mean, maybe if you try really hard, it might fill the empty hole in my soul because you didn't remember my birthday.
Oh my goodness.
We've had a few of those. So it behooves her not to fuck up that day because I'll lay on the guilt like you didn't know.
4 days.
Love it.
She does let me pick my own dinner. She cooks a Christmas dinner, but I'm allowed to have a birthday dinner, and I picked almost the same thing every year, and she has never made it correctly for 25 years of marriage until the last 2 or 3 years she got it right. And I'll tell you the name of it, but nobody ever knows what it is.
That English will.
Nobody ever knows what this is.
I bet you Jane Motz will know.
You think Jane might know?
Yeah.
But no.
Anybody in Europe would know.
I've had a lot of women go, oh, yeah. And then they turn their heads and go, what the fuck is he talking about?
Well, she'll know. Jane, pay attention.
I like rarebit. I enjoy rarebit, and it's nothing fancy. It's small. I crumble up saltine crackers on a plate. I pour rarebit over it, and I eat it with a fork and a glass of milk. That's all I want. I don't care if it's on a paper plate, and I don't care if I'm using a plastic fork. I just want some rarebit on my birthday. And for 20-some years, she never got it right. Not even close.
It took me a while.
And it's not how many ingredients?
It reminds me of a roux. If everybody knows what a roux is, it's kind of like flour and some moisture, a liquid.
Well, not that anybody's asking me, but I'm going to change that. I'd like my goddamn Christmas.
People are talking about it. They know what it is.
I'd like to change something on Christmas. I want my fucking dinner to be correct. That's all I'm asking for. All right.
That's your thing.
Sahara.
Go to England.
Exactly.
So,
I'll send him there for his birthday.
Sahara, what do I write down?
People are asking, what is it? Rare.
What do I write down on the list, Sahara, for you? What did you say again? You wanted that
you have your own birthday. You have a great birthday.
Okay.
You know what? That's going to win. I just got a feeling that the general getting his own birthday is going to win. I don't know. I don't know how the results are turning out, but I'm thinking that's where we're going to end up.
Okay.
All right, Sahara, thank you for calling in, dear.
Have a good evening, guys.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.
So tell them do you remember what rarebit's in it?
It's orange and it's thick and you pour it over crackers.
It's like a gravy. Let's just put it as a gravy, but it's got tomato sauce. It's like a roux. It's like I forgot what I
think there's cheese
milk.
in it.
Yeah, it's the way. This is his grandma's version. There's many versions of rarebit, but grandma's version is milk, flour, and then you put in tomato soup into it, salt, pepper, and some sharp cheddar cheese, right?
Yeah, there is
sharp
cheese
cheddar
in it.
cheese, white cheddar cheese, and it's like a creamy cheese
it
sauce.
thickens
really.
up. It's thicker than gravy when you pour it out.
Yeah.
And it goes over the crackers and you eat it in. It's like a paste, but it's
Yeah.
thinner than a paste.
It's a depression meal.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
It's
for
that-
sure.
She grew up having it for a depression meal,
It's
but
a little
you love
bit.
it.
It's one step above rock soup as a depression there, but it was delicious. I grew up on it as a kid. I love it. It's the only time of year I ask for it. I never bother
Yeah.
you with it except Christmas. I'm like, can you please? Some years she goes, oh, I didn't get the ingredients. We don't have time. All the stores are sold out. They're closed, because she forgot. Until it was time. She got everybody else's. She got turkey. She got ham. She got mashed potatoes. She got all the fixins except for the General's rarebit. And that's all I'm asking for is something simple.
Yeah,
So,
Leonard asked, you guys have been married more than 25 years by now, surely. We have. He just throws out 25. It's okay.
we've been married 200 years. If you wanted the truth. It's how
He
long
just
it is.
guesses 25. I just let him go. Just like, whatever.
All right,
You
so-
lost count years ago.
I don't have to remember anymore.
know.
I told you a long time ago, don't go by those anniversary things that there's a silver one and a gold one and a bronze one
See?
and a paper one. No. Those
He
are
doesn't
just
know.
those are made up by the man and Hallmark. Those are you're succumbing to the power of capitalism. Don't do that. I'm all for capitalism, but not when it affects me negatively. So it's a very one-way street, and you're just gonna have to enjoy it. All right. So you got those written down. We take another caller.
Yep.
All right, let me see who we got coming in here. Come on, I gotta unlock this fucking thing every goddamn time. It makes me do it. Why does it make me unlock the fucking phone? I gotta
don't
turn
know.
that feature off. All right, here's another caller coming in. Let's see, this one is. And caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Hey, look at that. I got on the air. It's Justin Bennett from Indiana.
Justin Bennett, Indiana. My man, Justin, what would you change about Christmas this year if you could?
I'll be honest, I miss snow on Christmas.
Oh.
That is something simple.
Very simple.
He is not from Australia. Not even close. We can rule that one out right here because no one down there is missing that. He misses snow. Justin, something simple. Just like it to snow on Christmas.
Have I ever been in snow on Christmas?
No, you have not.
It has been a very long time since I've seen a white Christmas.
Oh,
Well-
that's what he's wishing for, a white Christmas.
We got to write that down. Justin, thanks for calling in. We'll put your name on the list, buddy. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Yep,
Bye, Justin.
No problem. All right, there's a man who's just after something simple. He's like, I want to sit there with my cup of drink in the morning. I want to look out. I'd like to see a white Christmas. That is nothing to complain about, man. That's a good one right there. All right, we'll take another caller right here. Who's calling in from the 601 area code? Caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Mississippi.
Oh.
Are you on speakerphone? Because it's really hard to hear you.
Justin, what would you change about Christmas this year if you could?
Now I'm hearing myself in the background. You got your TV or your radio up too loud.
Yeah, I turned it down. Okay, yeah.
All right, now let's try it again. What's your name and who are you calling in from?
Yeah, it's Becca from Mississippi.
Becca from Mississippi. And what would you change about Christmas if you could?
Well, it's a couple of things. They kind of go hand in hand. Being closer to my family, I've moved here from Texas. But my mom being with me, she's no longer with us, should I say. So I'm, being closer to my family and my mom still being here.
I got that. I'm surprised we went the full hour without that already being on someone's mind because I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like mother, father, or grandparent to be brought back to be there for Christmas for the holidays. But I get what you're saying, Becca.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, or is that just it? Is it just your mom? Nobody else you want around? No distant cousins or anything? Just your mom?
No, well, my close cousin, she's in Australia, but I see her from time to time. But that, that would be it, my mom.
Now, she defected to the dark side. Leave her in Australia. I'm sorry about that. She just got to stay there now.
That's funny.
All right, Becca, thanks for calling in. We'll write that one down, dear.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Becca.
All right, so we knew eventually someone was going to say, my mom, my dad, my grandma. We went a long time with that. We had, talking about others before, but, like friends, but that was the first relative one.
Right.
All right, got another one calling up here, and caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Hey, it's Zippo.
Zippo. Where are you calling in from, Zippo?
I'm calling from up the road from you. I'm in the Central Valley, Reedley, California.
Oh, yeah, he's
Really?
not far at all. All right, far out, my man. Hey, Zippo, what would you change right now? If you could change something about Christmas this year, what would you change?
I really encourage people to focus on what Christmas really means.
All right.
We all get busy with presents, and we're busy with relatives, and we're busy with friends. And I think what really is important is that we know that Jesus was born for our sins, and he died for us. And this is this day of his birth. It is the coming of what, if you're a Christian, if you believe in Christ, it's the purpose of the day. And I think it kind of in a lot of ways gets put in the back burner. We want to celebrate, we want to have fun, we want to open our presents, we want to play with our toys, we want to do our things. And I really take a moment in that day and gather everybody that's there and just give some respect and say a prayer. We know what's going on in the world today. We know what's going on in our country. And I think it's something that is very important and really ties the meaning of Christmas together.
I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I wouldn't, not even a little bit.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you guys too. I have gotten some freebies from you, and you've noticed my comments quite a bit, and I give you a rash in my comments to you. And your son's an awesome kid. I still think he needs to join. I think he needs to join the Marines still for a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Well, there's two things to remember about your aspect of Christmas. Sometimes I think you're right when they say you need to focus on why is Christmas. The first part of that word is Christ in Christmas, and
Yes,
people
sir.
forget that. The other thing is there's a lot of people that think, hey, I'm religious. Under my tree, there's a manger, and I take off the
Amen.
cover off Jesus, baby Jesus, on Christmas morning. I'm in the spirit. Okay, I acknowledge that you're thinking about it, but not to the level that Zippo's talking. The only one that really gets me mad. I'm not mad when people do that. That's their way of participating. Okay, I'm not here to push anybody down a road. However, the one thing that's always bothered me, even as a kid, was when they spell Christmas with an X.
Oh, yeah. I don't
And
like
it's
that.
X.
Amen.
That
Yes,
just
sir.
even at 10 years old, I got offended by that. It bothered me. Maybe it shouldn't. Who am I? But it did.
Right.
It bothered me all the time. And at 10 years old, I don't know any better. I'm running around saying shit. Say it the right way. God damn it. I was pissed because I thought they were intentionally trying
Xing it out.
trying to leave it out. I don't know.
Right.
What Zippo's saying right now just sparked those two memories in me, those two things right there. But I get what you're saying, my man.
I really appreciate you guys. I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Gen X mom. Are you there, Gen X
Yes,
mom?
I am.
We
I'm right
know
here.
you're the boss.
Thank you. Thank you, Zippo. I appreciate that.
Zippo and I were getting along so good up until that point. We were getting ready to have a beer. And now I just got to wave as we drive by. I can't even
my
stop no
God.
more. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Man.
Hey, Zippo, thanks for calling in, buddy, and touching everybody in that way. That was a good one to put down. We'll
very
write that
nice.
one down for you.
Thank you. I got 3 fingers of the wee beastie anytime you want it.
My man. My man. All right. We'll talk again soon. Thank you, buddy.
Bye, Zippo.
God bless you all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Should we take one more?
One more.
We
and
do
then-
one more?
Yes.
Then we'll tally the list and we'll see about the bronze statue and see who won the bronze statue poll.
Oh, I'm winning it. I'm just telling you.
I
haven't even looked. I haven't looked,
either.
but I'm
just
winning.
telling you that I need to go look now. It's
It's
got
all
to be
me.
up there. All right. Well, let's see here. My phone fucking shuts off again. I don't get how this.
Dude,
It makes me
because
put
it's
up
an Android.
It is not because it's an Android.
It's an Android.
It makes me put in the code. It's like, you didn't get the code. You could put in the code. All right. Let's try this one again. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Jason Miller, a.k.a. The Dirty Wrench. Greeting once again from the city of Surprise, Arizona.
There's two cities down there that I marvel at when we go by. One is Surprise, Arizona, and the other one's Goodyear. Was it Goodyear or Goodrich? They had the tire making factory has its own city down there. I think it's Goodyear, Arizona. That was amazing to me.
It'd be Goodyear. It's about a 20-minute drive from where Gabby and I are.
See, I'm not wrong on that. And what'd you say your first name was again?
Jason Miller.
Jason
all right.
Miller.
Jason,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Jason, give me something here. Tell me something good. What would you change about Christmas if you could?
No cats.
No cats.
I think we have a winner.
Oh my
I think we have a winner.
You just.
Are you kidding me?
I think we have a winner. I'm just saying that it's possible.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
I'm just saying. No cats on Christmas. I just look at the crowd has erupted. The first time tonight we've heard the audience.
Oh my
They are on their feet. That is impressive.
Asked, that's my honest answer.
Oh my gosh.
I think my biggest problem with cats is very simple. If they were bigger, they would eat you. If they're big enough, they grow to the size of a lion, they have no problem eating you. Tell me I'm wrong. They don't care. They give a shit about you at all.
You know what I appreciate with Jason is he didn't hem or haw. It was just like, I know my answer. No cats. Period.
And his wife standing across the room from him with a frying pan. He had his finger at her, pointing at her. Don't you do it. I'm saying no cats, and I mean it, woman. Don't you hit me with that pan.
Oh, my gosh. That's so
Well,
funny.
hold on. I got it back. No, she's coming at me right now.
She's not backing down. She's changing some shit around there.
She goes,
Don't do it.
All right, so listen, Jason, I'm going to write you down for no cats. That may be tonight's winner. I don't know. We'll tally up the votes, but thank you for calling in, my man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem. We'll
Bye,
talk to you next
Jason.
time around.
All right, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Okay, so we got to tally this thing up now.
So you're like, no cats, no alligators now.
Oh, well, you know that I'm trending towards the mountain lion problem.
Oh, yeah, we're going to mountain.
Now,
lions.
listen.
But that's a cat. It's in
a
the cat family.
That's what I said. That's why I'm telling you. Now, I don't want to fight an alligator. I do not want to fight an alligator.
Okay.
Because I don't think I think I've already deduced this in my head. My fat ass, I'd have to get around its closed mouth, hold it shut, and then poke its eyes out with my thumb. That's the only way I could win. But I kind of have like a 10% chance with an alligator. If I'm fighting a mountain lion, I got a 0% chance. That fucking cat with its claws and its jaws could take me out. So, cat's going to get shot. Mountain lion's going to get shot. I'm just going to shoot. I can't. There's no I can't even do it with a stick. Give me 2 billy clubs from the LAPD. I couldn't even Rodney King that motherfucker.
Oh my.
I couldn't even do it. Which was a bad thing to happen to Rodney King. I don't agree with the assessment. I don't agree with the verdict. I was very much on Rodney King's side about that. I'm using that as a reference. But I couldn't even do it like that. Nothing I could do.
Goodness.
So I'm no cats because there's no way to fight a mountain lion. There's no way to fight one of those. That's just my opinion. So no cats. That's one. What were the other ones on there that were the big ones?
Let me go back.
I would change.
I'm not going to tell you names. I'm just going to tell you what it is.
Just tell me what it was.
Extra money.
That's common. Extra money.
Absent companions.
Yeah, that's kind of a big one. Missing your friends.
Mental health and racism.
Yep, got that.
Merchandise getting put up too early.
Yeah, that's more of a
preference.
A preference, yeah. It's a preference.
Consideration for others.
Yeah, I thought Loudon was going to come up with something better. He just doesn't want assholes running into his truck is all he wants.
General having his own birthday. Christmas birthdays.
That's got to get up there pretty close, man. We got to be pretty close on that one.
A white Christmas.
Can you imagine a white Christmas with no cats? And my own special birthday.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Being able to move closer to family.
Yeah, that's one too that people would like to change.
And focus on the real meaning of Christmas. And no cats.
I am going to vote for If I could change one thing about this Christmas, I've got my own answer.
What is it?
I would like everybody for 24 hours on Christmas Day. When Christmas starts at midnight, whatever time zone you're in, until midnight when it ends, if I had my preference for a Christmas wish, I wish everyone could behave wonderfully for 24 hours. Don't be an asshole for 24 hours. You can't lie. You are incapable of telling a lie during those 24 hours of Christmas. You are incapable of being mean and hurting people's feelings.
What a wonderful 24 hours.
You are incapable of neglecting someone for that 24 hours. It's just all the parts of you that are shitty. I wish God would put them on pause. You can't even access the shitty part of your personality for just 24 hours. And then 364 days of the year, you can be a dick. But for that time, I just wish, now there's a reason for this too, not just because it would be a pleasant day. No more women slinging their purses at each other, hitting each other over the head for Cabbage Patch dolls. No. But think about one thing that might come as a result of that. If God just made it happen for 24 hours, then he let his finger off the button and everybody went back to the way they were, how much of it would stick? There'd have to be some people.
That's the Grinch syndrome.
That would stick and go, you know what? I kind of liked not being an asshole for... No, you got guys like Loudwin. They're going to go right back to being an asshole and there's nothing you can do about it.
What about your book of lies?
Well, I wouldn't be able to use them anymore.
That is correct.
I wouldn't be able to use my book of lies anymore. I'm just saying that not only would it be could everyone in the whole...
Could we just get along?
Yeah, for one fucking day. Can everyone just shut the fuck up for one day? That's the Gen X version. Just shut the fuck up for one day. But then how much of it would stick the next day or the day after that people could like that feeling and, do it a little more or at least put themselves in check a little more. But since I can't pick my own, I'm going to have to go with the true meaning of Christmas.
Really nice.
And I think that's about as close of an answer as we could get to what I wanted. Because I think if someone sat down and thought about the true meaning, even if there's an atheist who doesn't believe in God, but they thought about that religion and that kindness in that way, maybe they'd be nicer for one day. Because there's atheists that are assholes. There are. So I wonder, let me change something here real quick. I wonder if even people who didn't believe in that faith, if they just thought about it on why Christmas is there, maybe they just feel like being a nicer person because they want to. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but since I'm voting and it's my show, fuck off if you don't like my answer. All right. So who was yesterday's winner? Kristen Hartman, wasn't it? Kristen Hartman. And
I was not prepared for that, Senator. Yes.
Okay.
Kristen Hart.
So we got to circle hers because she won.
I did.
Day 2. I forget what day 1 was. What was day 1? Day 1. What was our even question?
Hold on. Let me see if I've got it. I don't know.
So you're not a Christine Matlock.
Jack Armstrong got the signed picture.
What did he say?
I don't remember.
What was the question?
I don't
Oh, for
remember.
God's
I didn't know I'm supposed to take notes like a freaking secretary.
Well, yeah. What do you think I got you here for?
Rude.
Oh, my God. Let me look it up
You
real
don't pay
quick.
me enough to keep those kind
I
of
don't
notes.
pay you at all. And there's a reason for that.
And there's the reason.
All right, let me look it up. I go to the website, genxtalks.com, and there, the first thing is the 12 Days of Christmas. Show sessions. It was tell me what you want for Christmas, and we discuss it. Remember? It was tell me what you want for Christmas, and I'll tell you if you're getting it or not.
That was
day 1.
Oh, that was, I didn't have it. We didn't write down anything, I don't think.
I don't know if we did or not, but I can remember, I remember whose gift, one thing that they wanted that I said they should get, even though we talked about it yesterday, that one was Christine Matlock and her big mixer. Christine Matlock deserves a big KitchenAid mixer. So Christine Matlock, married to Ben Matlock.
Oh, never lost a case.
There we go. Never
Sorry.
lost a case. Ben Matlock never lost a case. Christine is Christmas Day winner number 1. Make sure you got that someplace because I'll ask you about it. Kristen Hartman was winner of day 2. And who was the winner of day 3? Who said the true meaning of Christmas? Was that Justin?
Zippo.
Oh, Zippo. Zippo. With this, so Zippo is our choice winner for third day of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas coming and going. It's on the website. If you want to know what we're talking about the next day, what's the next call-in topic, go to the genxtalks.com and click on the Santa thing. It takes you to a page. It just shows all the 12 days of Christmas and what we got going on. It's real simple. That's what Loud One should have been doing. He should have checked that. He had days and days to check it. He can't say, well, I'm busy right now and I can't check it right now, but you could have before. That's you hurt me, Shrek. You cut me deep. All right. So that was, let me get that out of my way here. All right. So we're done with all that. Is there anything else between the sheets you need to read? I'm sure you got to get caught up.
I do.
What do you got there?
I have Sweets is guessing that Sandy is the $2 hoe.
She's right. Can you believe that? Sweets again. It's Sweets again. Every time when people can't guess the $2 whore, the $2 hoe, for all of you don't know, in this jar right down, or right over here, this jar right there, it's really hard to point backwards. The jar right here on your screen in the middle, it's filled with different things when there's donations and stuff comes in. That's fine. But what else goes in there is that when someone on YouTube donates $2, is a running joke for a long time, one of you guys, your face, your picture goes in the jar. It's one of you guys. It's either from Facebook or Rumble, or it's from TikTok, or it's from YouTube. It's one of you guys that's been around a long time. You sent us a picture with a name, and we put it in there, and we keep moving them around and using them. And guess what? Sweets almost always get. It is Sandy. Sandy is tonight's $2 hoe. I don't even know if Sandy's in here tonight.
I thought I saw her.
But she's in the jar.
So Sahara H, member for 7 months tonight on YouTube. Handsome General in a Santa suit would make these hot flashes even hotter.
That is so tempting. I know she's full of shit, but she really knows how to push my buttons.
The Shoeless One, member for 26 months tonight on YouTube.
Yeah.
Good evening, Bottom of the Glass Nation from the IMC unit. RSV won't keep me away.
No, he's here, baby.
Honest opinion, $5. Pray for Julie Eaton. She's married to Jamie Eaton. Jamie Eaton is an asshole. Too honest. Now you know how I got the name Honest Opinion. Wow, that was a mouthful there.
So maybe we just need to get in a pickup truck and have a talk with that boy. Just knock on the door and go, hey, not let it be a dick anymore.
There you go. Chad Hoffman on Facebook sent 99 stars. Thank you, Chad. Care Brat, $2 is Sandy the $2 hoe, so she guessed also. Star Roberts tonight gifted 5 memberships on YouTube.
Thank
Carl
you.
Gerard, member for 24 months tonight. He got his big blue 2. He goes, woohoo, got my 2.
And those of you watching on YouTube, if a person next to their name has a big red 1, they have been a paid subscribing member for 1 year, and they get their red 1 on their anniversary. 2 years is a big blue 2, and someone at some point will get the big green 3. When you see someone with their green 3,
close.
Yeah, they're getting close. That means they've been a paid member of the Gen X Talks family for 3 years, and it shows. So we'll see who's the first one to do that.
Almost done. Jeremy Underhill, $50 tonight. I can't make it to Vegas this year, but want to help someone else. Merry Christmas, Bottom of the Glass Nation, and Gen X family.
I thought he was coming. I thought he was on the list of some people that were coming. Really?
Sorry, Jeremy, you're going to be missed.
Damn it. I thought he was one of the guys.
Scott Royston, $2. True meaning of Christmas is Luke 2, 8 through 14. Christopher Sevick, $10. Sorry, I won't be able to watch tomorrow and Monday night. I'll see you guys Tuesday night.
But he didn't say why? Chris, that's not an excuse. That's not a note signed by your mom.
Or doctor.
I want a note signed by your mom, and you better have a fold in the paper right in the middle if you saw Catch Me With You Can. Nice pull, General. Nice pull. Give me the note signed by your mom, crease it in the middle, then I know it's from her.
Sandy is in YouTube chat. I saw her name go by, so.
And she felt that disturbance. She felt every time.
She was the Saturday night $2 hoe.
Every time she dropped in the jar, she felt it.
All right.
All right, you done in the sheets? We good there?
I am completely
Let's
done
go
in the
check out the poll before we go.
Yeah, let's. 179 votes on YouTube.
I wouldn't have told him that. That's such a low number. You always tell the numbers. Every time we do something, you're like, oh, 6 people chimed in. What is it? The numbers are 59% mom and 40% dad.
Who won?
I wish I could tell you how many thousands of people voted, but it's a mystery. We really won't know, will we? Out of all the thousands of people that voted, 59% mom, 40% dad. So there's a 59% chance that at some point at our new home, our new property in Dayton, there will be a big bronze naked statue of Gen X mom, which I'm not paying for because it was my idea. I wanted to do it. And I think we should have been me. I think if there was any extra money, we could have done something. We could have done a little headshot of her over in the corner, maybe with her shoulders and flowing hair in bronze. If there was enough money left over, this was my idea. You guys are the epitome of kiping my doobage. If there ever was a time of kiping my doobage, I'm just letting you guys know.
Unbelievable.
All right, are we done between the sheets?
We are done between the sheets.
Then I think it's time to go. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for stopping by. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 2 things. Wherever you go, there you are. And number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side because I'm out.
See you tomorrow.